Hey, happy Saturday night. Pumpkin says hey. Pumpkin, do you say hey? Shut up. Hey, hey. She never says a whole lot. She's kind of quiet. Although she got really loud last night. Was it last night before last, right? Night before last? When was it? Anyway, I was downstairs and Boop's outside the door. So I was downstairs and I was fixing something to eat. And Pumpkin came down there. Now you don't see her down there a lot, but she came down and I was sitting at this on this little stool at the little table in the kitchen, and she comes up and starts yelling at me, getting loud. Ah! And I thought she wanted a treat. I thought she wanted a little, some treats. So I put some treats on the floor and she looked at me like, "What the hell is this? I don't want this." She wanted her dope. You like dope? She likes ditchweed, okay? She likes catnip. She loves catnip more than anything in the world. Yeah. Boop likes treats. She likes treats better. Anyway, she wanted her catnip, but she likes the cheap catnip that they have at Walmart. You get a bag of it, it's like $2. It's damn skunk weed, but she loves it. I bought her some of the nicer catnip. She wanted the cheap shit from Walmart. She loves it. She'll put a paw, like I'm holding the phone so I can't do it, but she'll put a paw on either side of it and just scrub her face in it and eat it and accidentally snort it up her nose, and then she'll sneeze. And she loves that stuff. She'll just rub her whole face in it and her body, and she just goes crazy for that ditchweed. Yeah. So I bought her some more yesterday because she was running out. Anyway, Pumpkin? Is it the ghost? There's literally nothing over there. She's been freaking me out for the last couple of days. She's been seeing the ghost in here a lot. I think there's a spirit in this room because she watches it. Like, she will track it. There's nothing in here. There's not a bug like a gnat or any. No, she will just watch shit move in my room. You do, and it freaks me out. Marty does it too sometimes. Marty will see things in here and he just watches things. One time we were sitting over here, and I told you about this. I was sitting over here on my little stool, and he was in my lap, and I was petting him, and everything was fine. And then all of a sudden, he just looked straight up. And he's looking at something like, "Yeah, I'm getting the hell up from here. I got up from like, nah, I'm not sitting here. I don't know what's directly over me, but I'm getting up. I'm not sitting here. Get out of my lap. I got to get up." Boop's reaching her arm under the door. So I wanted to let you know that I'm not dead. I tell you, I know I keep talking about having all the pipes replaced in my house, and I'm starting to feel like I'm just a damn drama queen. But when I tell you that my whole house has been turned upside down now for 2 weeks, and they're not done. They're not done. We're going into our 3rd week on Monday on this thing. When I tell you that my whole house is turned upside down and it is messing with me, I'm not understating anything. I'm not just blowing smoke. I'm serious. Everything is out of place. Everything is discombobulated, and everything is covered in dust. Everything is covered in damn drywall dust. And no matter how many times you sweep, wipe, vacuum, mop, it just comes back. Actually, as soon as I get done here, it's almost 10 o'clock at night, but I'm going to go downstairs and I'm going to sweep and mop again. I swept and mopped last night. It looked better, but by about 6 o'clock this evening, there was another fine coat of dust all over the floor. It just keeps settling, and it's very fine dust. It's really hard to get up. It will look like you got it, like you will wipe down a surface or whatever. It will look like you got it all. You didn't. You're going to have to do it again at least 1 time, 2 times, 3 more times. You're going to have to keep doing it. Pumpkin. My microphone's over there. I just finished recording a voiceover. I went to Michael's earlier today. I've had a really bad headache for the last 3 days. I was supposed to go to a Mardi Gras thing earlier, but my headache was starting to get better, and I thought, like, I'm just, because I knew there was going to be like loud music, and I thought, I am just afraid if I try to go, my headache's going to come back. I took Imitrex. I think I mentioned my doctor prescribed Imitrex. I've been getting migraines now since I was 30, so over 20 years. And I never tried any prescription medication for it. But my doctor doesn't want me taking so much Advil, and I take a lot of Advil when I get one of these headaches. That and Excedrin migraine, I kind of alternate them, and that seems to help. Anyway, so she had me try Imitrex. I had one migraine, and it really seemed to help with that one. But then I got this one, which I call these sticky migraines. Like, they can go on for days. I had one for 6 days straight one time. This one was only 3 days. Usually they're like 3 to 4 days long. And this won't go away no matter what I do. They just will. I just have to keep taking stuff so I can function. Like, my head hurts the whole time, but I can function. Like, I'm not so bad off that I can't get through the day. I'm not laying in the bed throwing up, just feeling awful. But anyway, so I took it for this one. And when I first took it, it didn't do anything. I waited like 3 hours. I took a second dose, which you can only take 2 doses every 24 hours. It didn't do anything. The weird side effects I have with Imitrex, it makes my jaw hurt. Like, my jaw will hurt in a weird way that I can't really describe. And it makes the ends of my nose hurt like it's sunburned. Like, it's a weird, like, it feels like it's sunburned. But it's not. It just feels funky. But it didn't do it. So I ended up having to take Excedrin migraine. I haven't taken any Advil. I'm trying not to take it because she told me to stop taking so much ibuprofen. Anyway, I've been dealing with that. I think it's gone. I don't want to jinx it, but I feel like the headache is gone. I think I'm good. I did a little bit of low-key stuff around here today. I had to get back up on the top of the cabinets with the vacuum cleaner and vacuum up all the drywall chunks and stuff up there. I had to wipe it down with a rag again. Because the cats get up there and they walk around and they get that stuff on their feet and then they walk on stuff. So I have little footprints everywhere. And I have wiped down everything downstairs twice now. It's so damn tedious. And I'll have to do it again. I'm not done. It looks down there like I just don't ever clean anything. Everything is dusty. It looks like I just never clean my house. I feel like that's all I've done for 2 weeks. Because when they cut the drywall, that dust just goes everywhere. We got to swap out the filters down there. Got to get that done tomorrow. I don't know. I've been very discombobulated. I have been very just out of it. Like, I haven't been to the gym in 2 weeks, which that's the longest I've gone without going to the gym, I'd say. And, well, probably since 2020 when I started doing the boot camp stuff. It's 5 years. It's been that long since I've gone that long without going to work out at all. I can't. Do you ever just get to a point where you feel like all you can do is what you have to do, and beyond that, you just do not have the bandwidth for it? You just don't. I just don't. I don't, pumpkin. And I've had to come straight home a lot. I've had to work from home a lot of mornings to be here to let them in. And then I have had 3 mornings, 3 days in a row, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. They were supposed to come back and finish patching all the holes. They never showed up. And then the office manager lady texted me Friday morning. Well, no, it was Friday afternoon. She said, well, they're wrapping up. They finished the patching. I said, the hell they did. They never showed up. She said, what? Oh my God. I'll get back to you ASAP. No, that was Thursday. That was Thursday afternoon. She said that. Well, they're finishing up. Like, no, they're not. They never came to my house. I've been checking the cameras, honey. Ain't nobody been at my house today. What? Oh my God, I'll get back to you immediately. She didn't get back to me at all. I know, pumpkin, I was mad. What? Yeah, they never came back and finished. We still have patching this. They haven't patched any of the holes up here on the second floor, and there's stuff downstairs they haven't done. When are they coming back? I don't know, but it pisses me off because I have to put the cats, close them up in my son's room all day while they're here. And I did that 3 days in a row. They had to spend all day in my son's room for no reason because nobody showed up. So I'm a little pissed off. Like, where are these people? Damn it. So I've already paid for everything except for the last 5%. I have to pay the last 5% sometime this week. And I found out how much my taxes are going to be. And as bad as I thought it was going to be, having to pay my taxes, getting caught up on that. I pay my quarterly and shit like that, but having to settle up and figure out how much I owe, it's going to wipe out all the extra money I had in savings. It's going to take every bit of it. So it's looking like I'm not going to be able to pay my house off this year. Not at this rate, not with the way, because I'm still going to have to get painting done here. And I got to get something done to that building out there to insulate it better. I may just do that my damn self. I don't know. Shit. But I'm still gonna make as much progress as I can to get my house paid off. I may not get it done by the end of the year, but so what? If I can just make progress, I figure that's good enough. And I'm trying to look at the bright side, like, okay, well, look at it this way though. You were able to get all this done here and get your taxes all settled and paid up without going into debt even one single penny. No debt. So that's good. That's really good. And I bought a Grand Marquis. I know it's Grand Marquis, but my son calls it the Grand Marquis. And I bought a Mercury Grand Marquis. On top of all that and a car. So, hell yeah, Kat. That's all right. I don't know. But so really for the last couple of weeks, I don't think I've posted. I don't even know what I've posted on here. I'm just kind of maintaining. I'm just trying to get through every day right now. This was supposed to be a 3-day job. It has now going into its 3rd week. The pipe stuff got complicated by the leak, which was caused by a separate issue. I'm just glad that thing decided to leak again while the ceiling was still open and had not been repaired yet. I'm really glad about that. Got that taken care of. That was a whole extra expense on top of what I paid for the pipe work. Let's see, all the additional repairs for the issue with the leak and getting that pipe kind of cut out and redone, and some stuff done to the toilet up here and a brand new toilet downstairs. All that together was $4,100 on top of what I paid to get the house repiped, which that was around $16,000. What was it, $16,000 total? Something like that. So we're looking at about $20,000 at this point. And I still got to pay I still got to get the painting done. I haven't factored that in yet. Gonna get that done. I don't know, man. So I just wanted to let you know that I'm not dead. I have really been dealing with a lot right now. And I hope to kind of get back to some sort of a regular routine this coming week. I mean, they're still going to be here working. Like, they're doing the exterior stuff. My whole yard is cut up. I have a big trench running through my yard. It was really funny. So Thursday, I got a text from the yard people, the ones that do the treatments on my yard. So it's a new guy that's doing it. The guy that was doing it before was really great. His name's Curtis. And Curtis would come out and, he would text me when he was coming out. I'm going to come out tomorrow and do this treatment on your yard, blah, blah, blah. Okay, fine. Some new guy doing it now. His name is Mac. So Mac texted me, I'm going to be at your house tomorrow to do your treatment for blah, 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 blah. I never remembered. There are all these treatments they do throughout the year. We're coming to do the treatment, blah, blah, blah. I said, tomorrow's not going to be a very good day because they're supposed to come and, redo the main pipe, coming into my house tomorrow. And he said, oh, that won't be any big deal because when they do that, they'll just come straight into the house. I said, no, they're going to have to go. It's not going to be a simple thing where there's just a straight line coming into the house. They're going to have to reroute it. He said, no, you don't understand. When they replace that pipe, they don't have to do that. They just go straight into your house. They're just going to pull up the old pipe and put in a new one where the old one was. So it's not going to interfere with what I'm going to do. I said, you don't understand. It's not that simple. My house is on a slab. They can't just replace that pipe. They're going to have to reroute it. It's going to have to come into the house somewhere else. He said, no, really, it's not going to be a big deal. I will just, I'll just come out because all they're going to do is just go straight into your house. It's not going to be a problem. I said, go ahead. Come on to my house then, Mac. You just come on out since you know better than I do what they're doing at my house. Come on out and do the treatment tomorrow. If you think it's going to be okay, you go right ahead, Mac. You come out to the house and do the treatment. I didn't hear any more out of him. I don't think he ever showed up, but yeah. I just don't appreciate people telling me, like the guy with my car, like trying to tell me what kind of car I have. Like, what is the point of this conversation? I was trying to explain something to him, pumpkin. Like, tomorrow's not going to be a good day. And if you see my yard, they did reroute it. They didn't reroute it quite the way I was told they were going to reroute it, but they did it. It's so you have the main thing in the yard where the water main in the yard. So it goes off this way across the driveway. They had to cut my driveway up, shoots up alongside the driveway, but the gas line is really close. So they had to hand dig part of it, and then it curves, and then it comes into the house really close to where the gas line is. That they decided that was the best way to do it. So they had to cut into two of my flower beds and pull up my pavers. But it's a hot mess. So no, it was not simple, and no, it did not just go straight into my house. I know, imagine. I actually knew what the hell I was talking about when I told him that. Oh no, you don't understand. It's going to be a very simple procedure. Bitch, I know what they're doing. But anyway, I just don't appreciate people trying to tell me shit that like, how do you know, man? You're not here. Shut up. I've had a sufficiency of all of this, to be honest. I've had a sufficiency of all this shit. I'm just ready to be done with plumbing stuff. And now, as of yesterday, was it yesterday? Yeah. God, it's only Saturday. So they had to cut the water off in here. So you end up with air in the lines. I hate that. Because it makes the most horrible noise when you turn the water on and the water, in the air. And well, the toilet in here in my bathroom has been wonderful. I've never had a single problem with my toilet. Some air came up through the pipes. Ever since then, my toilet is not flushing right anymore. I don't know what the hell's wrong. Now I got another damn toilet. All three of my toilets have turned into little bitches, pumpkin. I replaced the one downstairs completely because that one has been a constant problem since we moved in here 7.5 years ago. That one has been a real pain. So I just got completely rid of it while the plumber was here. Like, let's just get another one. I'm tired of this stupid thing. So now this one's flushing weird, and I gotta get in there and look at it and see if I can figure out what the hell's wrong with it. I don't know. Like, I don't want to pay. I'm tired of giving my money to plumbers. I've had enough of giving money to plumbers at this point. God, so I'm here hanging on by a thread. But I'm going to try to get back to some semblance of normalcy this week. I sincerely hope the patching people will come back this week, finish the patching, because all my stuff is still out of the cabinets, because the cabinets aren't patched up. So all the shit is out of the cabinets. I can't put anything back. My stuff is everywhere. I can't find anything. And I'm just one of these people. I just want stuff where it's supposed to be. And I know my stuff is not where it's supposed to be. All the stuff out of my cabinets is in totes in my son's room in here. Some of it's in my closet. Some of it's in there. My poor son, all of his clothes are out of his closet. He's had to pull his bed away from the wall. He has holes in the walls and the closet, and it's just awful. Like, damn it, we were supposed to be done with this part of it by now. I can't put anything back until they patch all the holes. It just sucks. It just sucks. They took the mirror down in my bathroom, and I've got to get the hooks back just right in the new drywall and get it hung back up, which is a pain in the ass. So, but I didn't want you to think that I was no longer around. I'm around. And my younger son told me last night that I yell at him too much. So now he's not happy with me, and he let me know last night that he's not happy with me, and like, I can't seem to make anybody happy these days. So I don't know. I'm just really ready for it to be over. I want all this shit to be over. I want my yard fixed. I want to be done with that. There's an 18-inch trench running through my yard and my driveway coming up into my house. They left a mess in my building back there. I did pull everything out of my little building. It's like a little utility closet on the back of the house. So that is where all the pipes are now. And I have to get that insulated because the pipes are going to keep freezing in there because there's like no insulation in there. I had to pull everything out because there was just drywall and shit all in the floor of the building out there. I had to pull everything out, sweep it out, get all the chunks of junk out of there. And they left a mess in there. God, there were hunks of drywall and insulation and just random shit in there, just everywhere. So I just couldn't. Once I saw how bad it was, I just pulled everything out and cleaned it. So anyway, yay! So that has been my life. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm just stressed and tired and not sleeping very well. But I'm going to try to get back to normal this week. I'm hoping we'll get done with the plumbing stuff this week. And so we can kind of I can keep cleaning the dust and wiping and sweeping and vacuuming and mopping, and eventually I'll get it all. And I can kind of get my house back and start to feel kind of normal and sane again, because I really don't feel normal or sane at this point. It's a freaking nightmare. But all the pipes in the house are replaced. They're all done. They do have the new pipe in, but it has to stay open. They can't cover it up because the inspector has to come, hopefully Monday, to inspect everything before they can cover everything back up. So they're just big piles of dirt all over the place in my yard. But the inspector has to see what they've done before they can cover it. I'm just hoping the inspector comes Monday, and so they can wrap it up and get done, and they can fix my driveway. They're going to redo the concrete on the driveway. They'll cover everything back up, and we can just kind of get back to normal again. That would be really great. But I hope you're doing well. I'm fine. I swear I'm fine. I'm just really ready for this to be over. I was told it was going to be like a 3-day thing, a week at the most, and it just has not gone that way for a number of reasons. And I'm just really, really ready for these people to just go away. And I know they're ready to go away. They're tired of being here too. I don't know. Everything just ended up taking way longer than I thought it would, and I'm just really ready to be done. But I'm here. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for being here and for hanging out with me. I don't know. I just wanted to let you know that. But thank you so much. I have videos coming up this week. I've got a walkthrough at Michael's, which I did today. And I got some stuff to make an Easter wreath, which I hope to do at some point. Let me get done with the pipe shit before I get into making wreaths and stuff. I don't really feel like doing it right now, but I went ahead and got the stuff to do it. I bought some little cases, not cases, but like little tiny bags and clutches at the little thrift store. I was going to do a video with those. And other than that, I don't know what the hell I'm doing this week. I just have to figure it out. But thank you so much for watching and for being here. I really hope your week has gone well, and I hope that you're not losing your damn mind like I feel like I am. And I will see you again soon.